Hello, we're back for another, I don't know what to call them, episode, session, another session with Spirit. We'll see what they have to say today. There's a huge storm going on outside, so if you can hear the thunder in the background, that's what it is. There's quite a storm raging. So, anyway, let's get started. I'll take a moment to connect and then we'll see what they have to say. Thanks. This is Mother Mary. We wish to discuss today some of the occurrences that one can expect as you begin your journey. There's much on the internet now about ascension and about the ascension process. However, there are some things that are typical for most journeys, although everyone is an individual, and there are some things that may be different for you yourself. However, we wish to provide some guidelines or expectations with regard to what we mean by ascension and what it is that can be expected. The ascension process, simply spoken, is about evolution. Evolution of the planet and evolution of you as human beings. The ascension process will begin for each of you as the increased light comes onto the planet. The light codes, the frequency increases that are coming into the planet will spark the evolutionary journey within you, within your body, and within your soul. For you see, the human being, the body that is on the planet, is, one could say, the avatar for the soul. It is your meat suit, some call it. We believe this term is amusing. Whatever it is you wish to call it, suffice it to say that your body is here as a tool, the tool that is being used by your soul in this incarnation now. Due to the evolution that is occurring on planet Earth, there is a need for the frequency within each of the human beings on the planet to increase. The Earth will be housing a different level of frequency, and for that reason, your frequency must rise as well. During the period that this change is occurring in your physical body, there is symptomology that may occur. For some, it is a mental period where they will have increased anxiety, potentially headaches, migraines, increased pressure in the head. All of these things can be related to ascension symptoms. For some, the increased symptomology will be more gastrointestinal in nature. They will notice constipation or diarrhea, stomach pains, potentially increase in appetite or decrease in appetite. All of these things can be due to ascension symptoms. For some people, there are heart palpitations involved. Your heart is electrical. You are electrical beings. If your frequency is increasing, there is some measure of increase in your body's electrical conductivity that must occur in order to increase your frequency and your vibration. As this occurs, it can provide this measure of palpitation or discomfort. Joint pains can be common for some. Difficulties with increased physical activity or a desire to increase physical activity can also occur. There are many, many symptoms that can be involved in your body's increasing its vibration and frequency. We bring these things forward only to alert you to the fact that this can occur. We understand that many believe that such symptoms require a visit to a medical doctor to be checked out and ensure that there is no problem. And that is fine. If you choose to discuss these symptoms with a physician, we encourage you to do so. If, however, you are told that there is nothing physically wrong, we encourage you to believe or begin to believe that it could only be ascension symptoms. For many who have these types of symptoms, it is common that they will move or adjust the symptomology depending on the energy that is coming into the planet. For others, they find that if they recognize that it is ascension symptoms that are occurring, they will then no longer have the symptom, or the magnification will be muted. For this reason, we wanted to alert you to the possibility this may occur. For many individuals, grounding can alleviate many of these symptoms. Getting your feet on the earth can help you in this adjustment. Epsom salt baths are another way to ground your physical body and can increase your comfort during this period. Increased rest can also be hugely helpful to the physical body as it learns to adjust to this increased frequency. Whatever modalities work for you, it is important to understand that this is transitory. Once your body reaches a higher level of vibration, you will not have these physical ascension symptoms any longer. They are nothing to be afraid of. And once your vibration rises to a place where this is no longer occurring, you will recognize that your energy seems higher. We will discuss in future episodes what this increased frequency can look like in your day-to-day life. However, suffice it to say now that this is possible. Rest assured that we are with you. We love you. That is all. Okay. For anybody having ascension symptoms, I just wanted to kind of point out what happened with me. My initial ascension symptoms actually happened back in 2012, and I didn't know that's what it was at the time. I had a tachycardic episode while I was at work, and it resulted in a belief of a heart condition. So I had a full heart workup. They eventually said that it was an electrical conductivity issue with my heart, but they couldn't figure out why it happened, or more importantly, whether it would happen again. And I remember I was scared to death about all of it. More recently, as my ascension journey kicked off about a year and a half ago in earnest, that increased energy they're talking about, that came with it a feeling of what I was perceiving to be anxiety. And I've come to realize it's not actually anxiety, it's excitement and increased energy. It's just what felt like anxiety to me and what I had been taught to believe was anxiety. So, for anyone that's going through ascension symptoms out there, it's something that wow. We're having a major storm. So the thunder's really loud. I'm not sure if you can hear it on the video. But for anybody that's going through these ascension symptoms, it can be difficult while you're in the middle of them. You can feel all sorts of ways. So if you're in the thick of it, I feel for you. I've been there. The quantum healing techniques that I use can help in diminishing some of those symptoms and in identifying if that's actually what's going on. So if you're interested in any of that, please check out the link in bio or my website. It's quantumwellness.online. And you can put time on my calendar to discuss that if you're interested. It can truly help in identifying whether or not there's something physical going on or if it's just an energy increase, and can also alleviate some of those symptoms. So anyway, hope this finds everyone well. And if you resonate with me here, then I look forward to seeing you on future videos. Take care and let me know if you have any questions, concerns, comments. I'd be happy to try and help in any way that I can. Take care. Bye-bye.